Hey everyone, Catcher here, and finally, we have some new ascendancies to go over. Today we have the Assassin, the Guardian, and the Hierophant. Don't forget to like and subscribe to help support my channel of builds, gameplay, and updates. The Assassin received a major overhaul with the Ascendancy revamping. This Ascendancy has primarily focused around causing damage over times and insane crit chances, and that doesn't seem to have changed. However, this class is now more focused on poison damage than it previously was. Noxious Strike used to have a chance to cause bleeding on attack, as well as increased skill duration if you've killed a maimed enemy recently. It now provides a flat 40% chance to poison on hit, a 50% chance to maim enemies that are poisoned when you hit them, and provides 0.1% critical strike chance per poison affecting an enemy up to 2%. This skill also increases poison duration by 5% per poison applied recently. Toxic Delivery no longer affects bleeding, but instead poisoned enemies. You'll also recover 0.5% of your life per poison affecting enemies you kill. Ambush and Assassinate have been combined to really make this talent effective both in the beginning and the end of an enemy's life. Opportunistic is the newest addition to the Assassin. This talent gives you a 20% increased movement speed if you've killed recently, prevents reflected damage from critical strikes, and gives you a bonus of 100% increased damage if there is only one enemy nearby, as well as preventing you from taking extra damage from critical strikes. Unstable Infusion has received a major buff. You now have a 20% chance to gain a power charge on non-critical strike instead of 10%. You also have a 10% chance to gain a power charge on a critical strike. Deadly Infusion hasn't changed any and still provides you with 8% crit multi, 2% crit chance at max power charges, and +1 max power charges. Next up, we have the Guardian, which has been used in many support builds as well as several Righteous Fire builds. Harmony of Purpose, which allows you to share charges and prevented nearby enemies from gaining charges, now gives a 10% chance to gain an Endurance, Frenzy, or Power charge on hit. Bastion of Hope has been reworked a bit. We've lost the 5% block chance that it provided, but we now have 2 seconds of 50% additional block chance instead of 1 second every 5 seconds. Also, if you do block, you and your buddies can't be stunned for at least 10 seconds. The skill now also provides a new mechanic. If you've attacked recently, you and your friends gain 10% chance to block attacks. But if you've casted a spell, this bonus will be applied to spell block. Time of Need, Prayer of Glory, Radiant Faith, and Unwavering Faith haven't changed. Which brings us to the Hierophant, a class that I've played around with quite a few times. Illuminated Devotion, which used to be an easy 5-link maker with its item slot specific support properties, is now a buff to Arcane Surge support gem, providing you with 25% increased area effect, 0.5% life leech, and 40% increased spell damage while Arcane Surge is active. Arcane Reverence, which is newly added to the Hierophant, allows the player to gain Arcane Surge when they or their totems hit an enemy with a spell. Additionally, while affected by Arcane Surge, they become immune to elemental status ailments. Conviction of Power now gives a 50% chance to gain a power charge when you place a totem, in addition to its previous effects, and now also reduces elemental damage taken if you have an endurance charge by 5%, and giving you 5% elemental penetration if you have a power charge. Pursuit of Faith now gives you a 100% increased totem duration, as well as allowing you to summon an additional totem. You still receive the 6% increased damage per enemy killed recently by you or your totems, and the 10% increased attack speed and cast speed while you have a totem active. Ritual of Awakening also provides you with an additional totem, giving you a total of 2 extra totems, but with no negatives to the damage. This passive also provides you with 50% increased totem placement speed and causes you to regenerate 0.5% of your mana per second per totem. As an added bonus, you and your totems will regenerate 1% of life per second per totem. Divine Guidance wasn't changed any. However, Sanctuary of Thought now gives you a 10% less mana reservation modifier. Thanks for watching, guys, and if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.